How's that look?
Well, you've got a plus 2/3, which is good.
But how does it look?
Your arms are a bit
too bright?
small. Your face is too bright.
Okay, let's crank down the ISO and see what happens. Little dial.
This one. It's still white. Why can't I just change?
You can't.
Okay.
That's because it's on vlog. Okay, so now let's swap again. After the world's longest intro.
So just for everyone's interest, how much do you pay me to do this?
Mum works for free. It's the perks of being my mum. And I was just saying this morning, I feel bad because I'll be editing the footage and Mum will be pointing the camera over there and I'm like, look at the angle of the lens, you're pointing it like this. Anyway, now that we've got the exposure and everything sorted, this video, you can get a bit of movement, Mum. You can make it look cinematic, at least. Okay. Don't run.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, don't do that. Let's just go back to where we were before. What was I gonna say? Intro. Okay, so today's video, enough movement, now I'm freaking out. Today's video is gonna be a few of my favorite fat loss recipes. So I have just basically finished a dieting phase, but I'm gonna kind of keep going and maintain what I've got now so I don't get too fat. So what I thought is I will show you some of my favorite recipes that people have been asking for on my Instagram, like the banana eggs and all the egg white jelly and all that fun stuff. And also what I've been having lately that's just super easy. So what I'll do is we're gonna make a big ass salad with a heap of protein, because we have no protein in the house, and I'd rather not skull egg whites like Joel did this morning. Joel's having a protein shake out of pure egg whites.
You shake this or?
Nah, don't shake it. And I'm hoping it doesn't go down easy.
We got no protein left in the house. Fuck, 300 grams is a fair bit.
How much is that now?
That's 300 there.
This is all EHP's fault. Well, you've committed now. Tastes like nothing. In the guts. Oh, gross.
You know what he's good at? Vomiting.
Oh!
Oh, don't vomit in the sink. Don't vomit. Leave it in there. It's protein.
Stop saying vomit, Mum. He's gonna vomit.
The initial taste after, oh.
You smashed it. The first thing you absolutely smashed it.
Oh, don't speak about it.
And then I'm gonna make my banana eggs, which you guys may have seen on my Instagram. That Instagram, follow me please. And then I'm also gonna make egg white jelly, which you guys have also seen on my Instagram, which is very weird, but it is like the lowest calorie thing and best like treat when I'm dieting for dessert. Awesome, and then I reckon I'll get Joel to cook with me tomorrow. I'm gonna get Joel to cook his lunch. Joel's been having chicken and potatoes for lunch and it looks mint, so he's gonna do that with me tomorrow. And then that'll probably do it. Mum, you gonna cook anything?
Yeah, I'm cooking sourdough and tomato relish.
Sounds good. Actually, when's the relish ready?
Well, when I start, if you stop busting them,
I need to use relish in the recipe today. Is it gonna be ready for that?
Okay, let me get cracking.
How long does it take?
Oh, maybe an hour. I don't know.
Okay, we may use Mum's relish, we may not. It'll be ideal because it's good. Anyway, that's it, Mum, you're fired. I'll get the tripod out and we can start cooking. So this is my banana eggs recipe. This is actually probably my favorite dessert lately. And this is the recipe that I've been given the most shit for. So this video could turn out to be like just weird recipes. I don't really know yet. But I made this in like my bulking video probably 3 years ago. And it went like viral, got over 1 million views. And everyone's like, you meant to just eat them separately, you dickhead. And then I'm like, well, no, it's a recipe. So I'm coming back to it. I'm backing myself in. I'm showing you guys how to eat bananas and eggs together. So, most people are horrified at this, but trust me, it's good. So, mash your banana. You guys still with me? Eggs. Now you can make this as calorie dense or as low calorie as you want. Add more eggs. Add egg whites, less yolks. Depends, it's up to you guys. So I'm gonna just keep this moderate. So a little bit of egg whites and 2 eggs is what I've been having lately. All good. Give it a little mix and just whisk it like you're making scrambled eggs. But you don't know how, so you put a banana. Okay. Now we're just gonna chuck this in the frying pan, cook it in a little bit of butter. So this should be heating. Like Diane Keaton. These have Key and Peele. We're gonna be eating like Diane Keaton. Yeah, that's hot. Shut up. Grab your stick of butter and just rub it on the pan. Just like that.
Are you mad? Are they wrong for Maybe. 9 boys. Crazy.
So now the butter's in the pan. Eggs on the heat. Spatula. Where's the There it is. Stir off the heat. Back on the heat. Geez, Gordon Ramsay would flip it if he saw this right now. Banana in your eggs. What the f, you donut? Off the heat. Back on the heat. Off on the heat. Off on in front of the heat. Back on the heat. Okay, I hope there's actually heat in this pan. It's not really doing much. On the heat. Tastes like a banoffee pie, even though I only just had one for the first time in my life like the other month. But it's bloody good.
Is there vanilla in that?
In this?
Yeah.
No, eggs and banana. That's it. It smells like pancakes.
Yeah.
And for that reason, we usually put maple on it, either sugar-free maple or just actual maple. Lately I've been putting a little bit of honey on. Eggs into the bowl, and now we get to top it with some good stuff. You're gonna need some vanilla yogurt. This is YoPro, so it's no added sugar, it's really low calories, so either this or Chobani is good, but that's already sweet. And also you're gonna need enough blueberries to feed a village, because when Mum buys blueberries, for some reason, she thinks that she's just feeding about 6 families, which is all good. Not complaining, but overkill, innit? And then you're just gonna chuck whatever you want in it. A little bit of yogi. So you guys still might be thinking this is weird, but you just have to taste it, like it's so good. Or if it's not that good, just keep dieting and soon it will be like amazing. So that's the trick. Got some blueberries on here. These are the toppings that I would recommend. If you're going super low cal, we've got sugar-free maple or this no added sugar salted caramel. Aussies, you guys can get this from Woolies, I think. And otherwise we've got actual maple if you don't care. And also creatine. Oh, good, no, I'm kidding. Biscoff. Biscoff, a little bit of this melted is like awesome. But I think just Old Faithful maple is gonna do the trick. And that's the thing as well. I mean, it is sugar, but a little bit of this makes a world of difference, and it's not gonna actually, you're not gonna get fat from like, what, 10 grams of maple? I think you'd be fine. Done. That is the ideal. Macros are there. So that's pretty good. And like I said, you can take out an egg yolk, you can add more egg whites. I find it tastes best with like 2 eggs and a bit extra egg whites. But if you still think, still a bit too high in calories, I want something bigger, more volume, and it will keep me fuller, that's lower in calories, then we get to the Bobo jelly eggs. Now, these are named after my friend Bobo, who he's not a clown and his name's not actually Bobo, but anyway, nicknames. And he basically invented this. So this is egg whites and sugar-free jelly crystals. Same deal, we're still cooking it like that and topping it like this, but it doesn't have the carbs from the banana and it also doesn't have any fats from the yolk. So let's do that. Now for this, I just blend this up because it's easier. You'll use around 300 mils of egg whites because that's 30 grams of protein and it's a lot. Now the Jelly Light, this is basically a little bit of protein. I think there's 21 calories in a whole sachet, so nothing. So add a whole bunch of eggs, whites. And unlike Joel, don't just scull this because you might vomit. And depending on how sweet you want it, you can either go a full sachet or a half. I just go a full because your boy likes it, he likes it sweet, innit? I'm a bit of a sweetheart, admittedly. And then because it's just a bitch to mix, I just chuck it in this thing and mix it like that. That didn't work, I'll have to actually blend it. That's better. So this, watch how fluffy this gets when we fry it over here. Get rid of this, some of that banana eggs off the pan there. I'm listening to Matthew McConaughey's audiobook recently and I've got his voice stuck on my head like all the time. Making eggs, get your butter, put the butter on the pan. See that, look at this. Welcome back to Cooking with Matthew. All right, butter on the pan. Listen to that butter. It's like my voice. It's like butter. Okay, so now that the pan is nice and McConaughey buttered up, get this nice red egg white mix. In it goes. Same deal, just keep scrambling this. Just confuse it, scramble its brain. Doesn't know which way it's going. Yeah, that's heaps. See, this will keep me so full. This is usually my before bed when I'm really hungry. And that is super sweet. And this time, I'm gonna do honey, just a little bit. It's already super sweet, but I like something on there. Done. And this has, basically it's just protein. This is like just protein with a little bit, tiny bit of fat, tiny bit of carbs. Macros up there. And that is what I've been having most nights before bed because the diet was getting pretty strict. So don't knock them till you try them, guys. These are literally my top 2 desserts. Even when I was bulking and having a heap of calories, I would have this. Just have heaps of bananas. Full fat yogurt with this is like amazing, like vanilla yogurt and actual maple. It's legit. Play around with it, let me know. Next up, we're gonna do a salad because I haven't even eaten yet. I mean, actually no, I lied. I've had breakfast, but I haven't had lunch yet and it is 4:15 chicken, which is 3:45. So I'm quite hungry and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna show you what I've been having as my main salad. So this is what I've been having basically nearly every day now as a salad. Now I don't know why, but I'm just over vinegar-based dressings. What I have been doing is just whatever I think is nice, like a burger or a wrap, I'll do that with the ingredients and just put into a salad. And so far so good. So in here we have lettuce, and that's how you make a salad apparently. And I just slice up some tomatoes. Now I like a little bit of raw onion in the salad, just a little bit. But what do you guys think? Is that a yes or a no? Let me know. I know what you're thinking. You're like, what the hell? Is he just cutting the onion without peeling it? And yeah. Because the whole point of this salad is laziness. Because if I want something done quick, I just want to be able to dice it all up and put it in there and it take a second. So the love going into the salad is minimal. It's severely unloved at this point, but that's fine. Now we add our chicken. So what me and Joel have been doing is buying just the roast rotisserie chickens because they're just easy. But I mean, definitely just oven bake a chicken breast. Definitely just oven bake a chicken breast if you want. But if you're lazy like me and Joel, you just throw roast chicken in it. I mean, there is a little bit more fat in this obviously because you've got all the parts of the chicken, but it tastes good, doesn't it? Now, here's where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean 2 ingredients. Kewpie mayo and relish. Now, you can tell this isn't mum's relish. Turns out it takes over a day. That's all good, we still got some of this left. And this is like what I love in wraps. Relish and mayo, or aioli, either one. So, and obviously relish is just basically sugar, but it makes a huge difference. Splash it about. Get on there, you son of a bitch. And Kewpie mayo, man's best friend. Generous. And that is pretty much it. Bit of salt. And we give it a stir. Actually, do I want sun-dried tomatoes in this? I think we've got some. Or olives maybe. Literally, whatever you want, whatever you got in the fridge, put it in. So I used to be so paranoid about like calories back in the day when I was cutting. I wouldn't even add tomatoes to my salad or any relish or any mayo because I'm like, nah, calories. Silly. It makes a massive difference and no real calorie difference. Like, let's be serious. As much lettuce as you want to keep yourself full. So this is actually a standard size salad for me. Like that's a whole bowl. That's big, but normal. Let's put some sun-dried tomatoes on there. Mum, did you throw the sun-dried tomatoes out? Maybe he ate them. It turns out Joel ate the sun-dried tomatoes. You prick!
You prick. You prick. Instead
So we're not gonna have any of those in there, but the salad is simple and there is, I mean, if you wanna use oil, fine, but we use mayo for the fats instead, and then a little bit of relish, easy doing, and that has fairly low calories. The macros are there, it's high protein, low carb, low calories, and a great cutting breakfast. Definitely drop in the comments some salads that you guys like because this is literally my favorite now and as you can tell it's very simple. So, but let me know because I want to try some more. Now, time to eat this and then tomorrow, me and Joel are going to cook his lunch, what he's been having every day. Lunch is served at 4:10. All good. Look at that. This is terrific. So, I'm going to enjoy this salad because it's become one of my favorite meals. How sad is that? The salad has become one of my favorite meals. But it's all good. I'm gonna enjoy this and get started on this edit, which you guys have already seen. And then tomorrow, me and Joel are gonna cook his lunch, which is I think chicken and some potatoes and something else. We'll see what happens. Anyway, see you in a bit. You prick! You prick! Last thing they saw was you eating the sun-dried tomatoes. You prick! We are just about to cook some chicken and potatoes, which is Joel's meals, to slot into the video that these guys are just watching. Also, check this out. We found this yesterday, right? And I just have to say, because I'm so impressed. This sugar-free maple is unreal. I usually get that Queen's one, which just tastes like chemicals. And this is nuts. Completely sugar-free, tastes exactly like maple. And I got it from Woolies, so there's that. That's 2 Woolies plugs in the one video. Sponsored? Maybe. No, not really. Actually, people have been asking what you have for lunch as a tradie. And it's basically 2 meals.
1 meat pie.
Yeah.
1 again. 1 bag of chips.
Yeah.
Couple ciggies.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. No, but you usually do 2 meals and you have one at like 11 and one on the way home. Is that
I
right?
don't have breakfast.
Yep.
And then I'll have, at the moment I'm having chicken and potatoes.
Yep.
And then I'll eat half of it at lunch and I'll eat half on the way home.
Yes, and then
About 3 o'clock I have the other half.
and then you have dinner.
Then I had dinner, then I had banana eggs.
And then the banana eggs that you guys just watched as well, he has that before bed. So, and that's a fat loss plan for Joel too.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
before that I was eating smoothie for breakfast, banana smoothie. Then I was having a big chicken curry.
Yeah, it was actually quite calorie dense.
Yeah, and that was huge. And then I was having same thing, half at lunch, half on the way home.
That's probably what I reckon people struggle with as tradies, is thinking, when the hell do I eat? Because you never really had all of your food at 11.
No.
You'd have bits on the way home. Like,
half.
Yeah, half.
Can I just make
You can't bend over. You can't eat heaps and then just bend over with your nail bag on.
Yeah, you feel completely sick. So, so that's to answer the question for you guys asking when Joel eats. There's literally one guy that's been messaging me flat out saying, what time does Joel eat? When does he eat? What does he eat? And then there's another guy that says, please get Joel to follow me. So, literally every day. So if you're watching this, just message him yourself, man.
I'll follow you.
Yeah, he'll follow you. Just don't get me to anyway.
Somebody said Joel Perna, the whole mood.
Yeah, he is though. He's a shit cunt.
Yeah.
No, he's alright.
A bad mood.
Yeah.
A bad mood.
Guys, what do you think of Mum's new haircut?
Oh yeah.
The haircut. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the one word that will ruin it. Should I say it?
I think it's an Aussie book anyway.
It's an Aussie book. If you guys ever read Grug, just wait. One day, Mum came back from the beach and her hair looked a little bit gruggy. That's all. Because she said yesterday that my hair looked like a mushroom tip.
I like it a
It
lot.
does a little.
It looks sweet.
It looks sweet.
Sweet.
All right, let's get this cooking. I might just hold this, Joel, and then we can just do it together. We can swap.
Yeah.
Can't be able to get the tripod out. All right. Now we are using Spud Light.
Ready?
We're using Spud Light, so these are low carb potatoes. If you're in Australia, you can definitely find them. Woolies, they look like this, otherwise they're charismas. If you're in the UK or America, bad luck, mate. You're gonna have to just deal with actual potatoes. Because I don't think you guys have them, honestly. Which is a bit annoying, but anyway, it's what we're using. So you can just go, have less of normal potatoes if you want. And we're gonna boil these. So while Joel's chopping the spuds, I'm gonna get the chicken ready. Tip for the potatoes as well, if you want them to taste the best, I would probably suggest baking them or air frying them. That's probably that's the nicest, I reckon. Yeah. But problem is, it just shrinks.
Trouble was
that banana.
The banana.
It shrinks. And then you're left with like nothing. So you might track 500 grams of potatoes, then fry them and you're left with like 100 grams of skin. And it's not very filling. So the best way to just keep volume in it.
Fills the goods.
Yeah, that's right. And that's what you want to do when you're dieting, is fill up the goods.
I used to tease you so much for like filling the goods.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh,
Feel the good. What did I used to eat? I used to eat the most high volume shit.
yeah, or even like if I just used to see you mix protein with anything, I just bang it.
Or the zucchini in my ice cream. And
Oh, that was actually,
that was good.
no, that's too far, I reckon.
And as soon as you
you're better off, I think you're better off to go hungry than eat that.
Nah, that was alright. As soon as you started dieting, then you go, oh, you put that in.
I got the, I still don't agree with that.
That's probably my favourite one.
Nah.
Chicken salt?
Yep.
Chicken salt on a chicken. It sounds a bit brutal and redundant, doesn't it? Southern fried. So chicken in the oven, 12 minutes?
I actually did it last night for like 16. But I did a lot.
Okay, we'll do 15, just to be sure, because there's a lot of chicken here. Hey Siri, set a fucking timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, good as. Okay, we'll see you guys in 15. They're done when the knife slides straight in. Sounds so creepy. The knife should just go straight in. And you won't hear a scream. I drained the kids. And while those were cooking, guys, I got hungry, so I made some jelly eggs. I'm just gonna snack on this.
Like all I'm doing in your life is draining potatoes.
Why?
Because I did
This
it
is
last
the
night.
last night, yeah. This is so filling.
That really feels the goods.
Go and drain the kids.
Stinks. The potato drain.
So he's gonna drain them, pop them back in, and then mash them. Add a little bit of low fat cheese, a little bit of chicken salt. Chicken salt is the most Jamie Oliver thing you can possibly say.
I know.
Chicken salt, that's my favourite. How have I never realised that? Chicken salt, chicken plus salt equals chicken salt. Okay, I'm done now. How bad is it when you get all the steam just in your face?
I know.
Drain them and go, oh! It's showing up in the wall bar. Another way you can do them is what I was saying to Joel. You boil them and then pop them in the pan with a bit of butter and salt, and then they just taste so good, like buttery, sweet, salty potatoes.
Then I just cheese them out.
Yep.
A bit of
Chicken salt. Chicken salt, good.
Unless you have fiend for the salt.
Yeah. Matches it. Get the jelly into the belly. Into the sugar-free jelly. So that's a fair bit of food.
Yeah, but
We're serving up the prison cafeteria.
yeah, actually. Except if it's broken up a bit, like.
Because this will be two meals per go. Yeah.
Yeah. Such a disgusting thing, just leave it in a hot car.
Yeah, I know. And this week on prison meals. That's so much.
I know. It's a decent amount. You don't go hungry.
No way. It's just, potatoes are the most filling thing ever. And I reckon you could just use pumpkin as well if you can't find charisma
Exact same
potatoes.
colours, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to get Beyonce under something? God, that's so much. You saucing them up too?
Yeah.
Touch myself where you want to get dead.
There's one left over. You can have it. You'll probably mix it with egg whites if we discuss it.
And if you just add zucchini jelly to this chicken, I'll have you have 20 tenders in there.
I don't know what to do with the rest of this. I'll put it in there.
What?
That fills the.
That is, I want to see how heavy that is. Holy shit, I can't even pick that up. That is heavy. And I reckon like
By 3 o'clock, it's in the goods.
off the top of my head, I reckon that's 800 calories as is. That's what I'm guessing, but
But,
I'll put the actual calories up here. That's really good. It just tastes like normal mash, right? Now's where the sauces happen. Because we're Pernas, QP goes on everything, even the jelly. No.
In your neck.
Use a sunscreen, rub it in my face.
Actually.
Oh, that's a very generous serving.
Yeah, I actually don't fuck around when I put sauces on this.
Yeah. Like
What's on a tiny
French
bit.
baker just slowly decorating it. Mayo and relish. This is gonna be a seriously good meal. This is good.
It's actually heaven.
Any green vegetable?
No.
Feel the weight of this one. Oh,
Wow.
1.2 kilos, you reckon?
I'd say 800 grams.
No, wait, that's definitely over a kilo.
Yeah.
Let's weigh this.
I'd say 850.
1.2.
Yeah, it is.
1.24. Yeah. Told you, my brain is a scale at this point, I swear.
And calorie counter.
Yeah.
Everything. Oh, that bananas man.
20. No, the best is when I can.
Oh, yeah.
That's like 2 bananas. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I use random
What did
points
you
like
say last
food
night?
as
You said something
references.
last night. It was hilarious. That's a big banana.
Oh yeah,
No, yeah, you said that's a big banana.
that's like a big banana. That's
Yeah.
it. Done. All right, let's sign off here. So Joel's lunch is made. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And any criticisms on the sauces or the jelly eggs
You're
or
dead.
the banana? Yeah, you're dead. It's,
You're fucking dead. Unsubscribe.
it's not welcome here. I don't want to get people going. I dealt with all of the comments on the banana eggs of people thinking I actually made the mistake of cooking it together. Like, you could just eat them separately, you know? I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I know.
it's like saying you don't have to eat a cookie, you can just eat the flour by itself and the sugar on the side.
So stupid.
Yeah, stupid. So that's not welcome, that's all I'm saying. But I hope you guys enjoyed that, and that is it for this video. And you definitely know what to do. What is it, Mum?
Stay massive.
Stay massive.
Got a fresh cut in the denims, all these sexy jeans in my section. And slide into your DMs in the PM and the AM. Then I slide into your feelings when you see just what I'm saying.